All right, what I have here is a 2020 Ford Transit 250 high roof, factory high roof, that has been converted to a conversion van by the Waldock Conversion Company. This is their high-end unit, their Galaxy Edition of their 9-passenger high roof all-wheel drive example. Yes, I said all-wheel drive. This one here has 3,752 miles in the odometer right now. Driven one time on a major trip and then traded back in. The man's lifestyle changed and he no longer required a conversion van. This all-wheel drive example is super clean, black in color with side striping. Does have tan leather inside, fold down large screen TV in the roof, surround sound, captain's chairs that come out, swivel. I mean, it's got all the bells and whistles. So let's get started on the front here. Overall condition, very, very clean. I do have one chip in the door on this van that I will point out to you. I've been around it several times, really can't find anything else wrong with it as far as fit, finish, or the paint goes. It is used, but it could very easily pass for a brand new unit. Great tires, great wheels. There's nothing, no issues with the wheels, tires, body, or anything that I can see here. Very clean, nice unit. I also shoot these in 1080p, so if you need to stop the video to zoom in on something, please feel free to do so. I'm going to do a quick walk around on the outside because there's really not a lot to talk about other than it's just a pretty van and it's in good shape. I'll point out the flaws to you that I have seen, and then we'll go inside and answer some questions on the important side of the van, which is what you look at most of the time. Again, it is an all-wheel drive 250 chassis. Does not have a hitch. There are blinds in every window. They are roll down type blinds. And they pull down just like so and go into those. Whoops. I have a hard time doing these. There. And they go into that there. And they get taken out. All right. And back here I have a Waldock vehicle cover. They were concerned you were going to park it outside, so they wanted to make sure that you had a new weather protection against Waldock's normal accessory bag, the fire extinguisher. This is the rear cargo area of the van. And the first section for the bed goes down like that, manually. And then the rest of it is power. Actually, on a Waldock, and I keep forgetting this, you have to turn the ignition off to operate the rear sofa bed. They have it wired that way so that you can't have weight on it while in operation. So let me turn the van off. And you can see here the bed will fold down flat. You got to take the headrests out. Once you do that, oops. Locked. Once you pull these 3 headrests out, this will finish going down like that on you. And then you have a flat bed you can sleep on there, a little bit of storage underneath. Tuck the headrest to the side for now. Put them back in when you're ready. Going just like that. And there. Whoops. There. That can go back up into the seated position. Now see, on this frame, it looks like it's held down. Yeah, I'm going to show you here what we've got, but it's bolted in on the floorboard. Looks like, yeah, and they're quick spin nuts on the back that hold it in. So this looks like the bed. If you can see that in here, you can see that, how it's held in right there. It's a spin knob, and there's 4 of them, 2 on each side, and that bed will come out. Now, also you have seat belts back here, which would need to be bolted if you're gonna, remove the back seat completely, but nothing but a set of bolts, and the rear sofa bed does come out. One chip I did see on the van is right here. Could use a little Q-tip before the paint touched up on that. The van does have power doors. You can see your dome light up there at the top along the ridge is white. Those are multicolored LEDs. They're white under normal circumstances or when you turn them on, but you can switch them to a color. And it's like a purple or a very light violet or blue color that comes on. And if I can explain this correctly, it oscillates very slowly to different colors. And I'll say really color in that violet color, I guess, in a blue, it just rotates through that. So let's start the van back up. And you can see here, I got your adaptive cruise control and all that sort of stuff. But talking about the mood lighting, you can see here it looks blue. It might be purple on camera, but it's blue at the moment. And there's blue lights below the valance and everything else. So van running, and you have this switch on down here. See these 4 switches. There's one for your TV, DVD player, one for your auxiliary sound system in the rear. A fourth is open, and the first one turns on and off your mood lighting. So when I have no doors open and I turn the mood lighting off, it all goes off, right? When I open the door, it'll light up white. If I have the mood lighting on, it goes to like a very, very light purple, but it's almost really white, so you can definitely see what you're doing. And when you shut the door, that goes to a darker blue, or it's like a purple, real dark, deep color. So it actually changes quite a bit. You don't have control over that. But this color up top matches the color in the cup holders at this point. And it's just very, very nice looking, nicely done. So yes, the LEDs do change color, but they don't change based on your preference. They change on whether it's mood lighting or dome lights, if that makes sense. So you can turn them off completely. When you open the door, the regular light works. Shut the door, just like a regular dome light. When you have opened the door and you have your mood lighting on, it's a whitish, very light violet with a lot of light, you can tell, probably because the door is open. And if you leave the mood light on and shut the door, it goes to the darker blue or the dark, deep purple, like that, and it'll map. So that explains the color changing that you've probably seen on the website. And there's lights on the blinds as well that will light up very well at night. So, all right, answered that question for you. As far as the tech goes, it does have adaptive cruise control. It does have blind spot monitoring and lane change assistance, as well as collision avoidance with active braking. All of that can be adjusted on the center screen here using the steering wheel controls. Okay, so you'll push the OK button and it'll come up on the side here, your functionality of it all. And I'll go into, let's see, driver assist. And you got your pre-collision assistance, lane keeping system, your driver alert, cruise control is set to adaptive. Okay, so we'll go back here. And lane change. I go there, I can turn the mode onto alert or onto aid and alert. And the aid and alert obviously will alert you and then push your wheel back over into your lane. You can turn that on or off. Pre-collision. Distance indication is on, alert sensitivity is normal, and it is indicating active braking, which means the van will brake itself if it senses an immediate collision in front of you. And of course, adaptive cruise control will keep pace with the vehicles in front of you and not get too close. It does have park assist as well. You can turn it on or off here. There's your driving mode. So if you want to go through normal, eco, weather, rutting, or haul a trailer, that's how you do it there. And of course it has traction control as well that you can turn on or off. All right. As far as your entertainment goes, of course it has this AM, FM with XM and Bluetooth. Of course you have navigation as well, and it is a touchscreen. Let's see here, your backup park assist. If it's on, you'll have a small van. Okay, it's not on. Or it is, I'm sorry, you can turn the parking assist off, and when you do that, turn it off, the van in this corner will disappear. Turn the park assist back on, and your van comes up here. It does not have 360 view, or the side cameras or the front camera, because they're just not installed in the van. So it does not have 360 view or Eagle View or whatever it's called in a Ford. It does have active park assist, however. Active braking, lane change, blind spot, and adaptive cruise. Front and rear heat and air are separate, and of course there does have power or heated seats up front, as you can see. Your rear heat and air conditioning is overhead, along with your DVD player, and I believe it's a DVR by Jensen, and it's a Jensen TV in the ceiling as well. Tilt wheel does telescope as well. Looks like he's never taken the plastic off the sun visors. So, yeah, 3,752 miles. It's not been driven a whole lot. So let's take a walk on back. I don't have anything to show you on the inside as far as damage. There really isn't any. A couple of dirty spots that I'll clean for you before it gets delivered, but I really can't tell this van from a new one. The way it is inside, smell and everything else, yeah, very nice. So on the back here, all your leather is in great shape, smell-wise, great. I got the blinds pulled down on this side. And then there is mood lighting behind them there, you can see. Okay. Blinds on every window. Operation's very, very smooth. Here's some storage. You have one on this side. It's not very deep. It's about as deep as my hand is to my wrist there. With my, fist, not fingers. And then there's two cabinets there, surround sound speakers. You do have storage and some headphones hanging out, lighted cup holders, of course. The swivel chairs and all that. There's a game console hookup if you want to hook up a PlayStation or an Xbox. I'm going to sit in this first chair here.